Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys. I hope everyone is doing well. I am here with the saucy beef. She's resting in her castle. I won't pet her just because she always gets up all surprised, and I'm like, oh, I hate to interrupt her little rest. So, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm going to tap into the masculine energy and find out what messages want to come through. If you were drawn to the reading, the title, there could be a message in here for you. It's currently raining where I am. There's lots of thunderstorms. There's lightning, there's rain. There's little bursts of thunder that happen whenever I see the lightning strikes. It's really nice, but I am when I tune into the where the masculines are at, the overall energy I'm getting is that if you, they would say to themselves, if you guys go into separation again, that's fine, they're good. But I feel like it's getting to that point. If you're drawn to the reading, it feels like there's this period of time that happens within separation where it's the space feels good, it feels refreshing. Both of you, have these newfound goals, you want to move forward. And then you hit a brick wall, you hit that twin flame brick wall. And I think that's where the masculines are at. Is what I'm feeling. They're hitting that brick wall, and the brick wall is that they can't go any further. And I feel that many of them could be angry, irritated, restless, short-tempered. And it's because they're not in communication with you. Many of them could not be feeling very well. They could be feeling very tired, very fatigued. And your masculine wants you to know, this is what ends up happening when you two are not in contact, but more so when that realization hits them that they want you in their life in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so that's the energy I'm going to dig into with the cards. I have another deck here. It is tarot, but I don't think I'm going to stick to tarot with this deck. It's more going to be intuitive messages that come out because, there's some beautiful imagery. And, I just thought I'd start with this deck and find out what the overall energy is about this. Oh, I love the cat in this picture, too. I feel like it's a divine masculine who... Okay, so because the separation is taking a toll on them, they may be manifesting another physical encounter where it's going to be more grand and more gentle, and it's going to be well thought out and well planned, and it's going to be special. The cat on her lap speaks of her intuition, which, she wouldn't have put herself in this situation if her intuition wasn't guiding her. Okay, but an encounter is wanting to happen between the both of you. Okay, what I'm also picking up on is a lot of your masculines want to take you out for a night on the town. I don't know if you guys have maybe spent a lot of your connecting in private. But I feel like that's going to be the change, is that the separation makes them look forward to the next encounter. Yeah, many of you may be feeling like butterflies. You feel excited. You feel like something is brewing. And it could be after just a very rocky period in your own life. Not necessarily anything to maybe do with your twin flame connection, but just overall, just life in general. But there's a sudden shift in your path where it's almost like your souls has carved out some time in the near future, just to experience romantic experiences with one another. I'm sorry for my lack of words here, but it's you both have carved out time to experience romantic situations, romantic excursions, like just going and doing the little things, going for ice cream, getting popcorn, holding hands and walking bare feet in the park. Or like, I feel like a lot of your masculines want to know what that's like with you. It's a very romantic feeling, you know. I feel like a lot of your masculines are on this emotional roller coaster right now where they go from feeling very hurt by the fact that you've distanced yourself. I've talked in the past few readings about like the masculines having no access to the feminine. It's like the feminine is going through this period of transformation. You know, many of her spiritual gifts tend to develop when she's hit with a lot of the karmic lessons on her twin flame journey, and it's almost like she hermits for a bit, okay? And when I say she, I'm talking about the divine feminine, so please take the energy as it resonates at the core. But the divine feminine, it's like you know when to step back and hermit. It's like you don't miss the show, you don't miss a beat, you don't care about what's going on out there in the physical world. If something's off about your energy, you will take the time to close yourself off. And that's what your masculines are a little bit uneasy about, is that they don't like when you just disappear. You know, and some of you may be like, what? Like they disappear, they ghost all the time. They don't ghost like you ghost, divine feminine, okay? Like when you do it, it is like you can't be found. You can't be found at all. And energetically and mentally and physically, you just dial out. Like you just are like, I'm gone. When you're gone, you're gone. You know, like it's like when your masculines disappear, they'll still like look at you guys from like fake accounts. They'll still try to like text you from fake numbers. But when the divine feminine is gone, like you guys are gone. There's no fake accounts. There's no watching. There's no looking. There's just like, there's this agenda for peace of mind and taking care of yourself. Many of you too, like if you have kids, you guys are really focusing in on what it takes to be good parents. Like I feel like that's what the divine feminines are doing. Like you guys have a way of prioritizing yourself and like your health and your well-being, and it's driving your masculines a little bit insane because they want access to that energy, to how it is you do that. But I feel like many of the feminines are like, listen, it can't happen unless I cut you off. I don't know why it works that way, but I can't go through this transformation with you here. And so I feel like your masculines are in this waiting place. Holy, I haven't even pulled any more cards. I feel like a lot of your masculines are in this waiting place of waiting for you to be open again, to receiving them, divine feminine. What do your masculines want you to know? Romance angels, please assist us. What do the masculines want the feminines to know? Especially because they are waiting for you. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. You know, for me, it doesn't mean, physical marriage or literal marriage. It just means like deep commitment, two people recognizing like this sense of like union between them, loyalty. I talked about that, I think in the last reading. You know, many of you are realizing there is this undying loyalty between you two. That's the wedding card in this deck, is that like silently, nobody has to know, but heart to heart, you and this divine masculine know that it's like you both are destined. It doesn't matter what the outside appearances are. Heart to heart, you both belong to one another. Very soon is also coming up. So I feel like many of you, you have to decide. Especially with this at the start of the reading here, with him making this gesture, coming forward. You know, the cat there is definitely guarding her, letting this man know, I'm sharing, a lot of energy with her to let her know to use her intuition when it comes to accepting these offers. Because he's holding her hands, but I believe she's wearing a mask. So many of the divine feminines, it appears as though you're a little bit guarded. So that's why they're saying communication is probably going to happen very soon, but only when you allow it. Because it says clearly decide on what you want so it comes to you now. I feel like many of you are just undecided on this divine masculine, but it's happening for a reason. It's because, listen, I don't want to be sure right now because they're going to come in just like that, right? So I feel like the divine feminine is just, she's giving birth right now, in a sense, to a new cycle with this divine masculine. So it's like she doesn't want to be disturbed, in a sense. Okay, so we have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. I feel like your masculines are like, can you then at least energetically let me know that everything is okay? We have trust at the top of the deck here as well with the romance angels, which I think is beautiful. I think this is all you're willing to send in terms of flirting and in terms of opening up your energy. Just trust in divine timing, divine masculines. Let's see what they're up to. What are the divine masculines up to in terms of having a trust divine timing? What are they up to in terms of the outcome in the physical world? Anything that wants to come through in terms of what the masculines are up to. So we have the King of Swords and the Devil card. Yeah, strongly wanting to make this offer. But they're, you know, their mind may be getting the best of them. The King of Swords has already come up, which is cutting through illusions, anything that's stopping you from making this offer. Because I feel like that's what keeps coming up time and time again is, you know, what ends up stopping the offer? What are the karmic situations or karmic lessons that are unresolved that keeps stopping, you know, the connection from coming together? A lot of your masculines too are, okay, what I'm feeling is like silently, especially with the thunderstorm, the lightning, the thunder, you know, the devil energy is about the darkness, and I feel like it's triggering for a lot of your masculines to envision themselves with you and have that be a reality for them because of this devil energy, okay? But the King of Swords says, you know, you have to kind of cut through that illusion and trust that you deserve true love. That's the big struggle here with this divine masculine. But I love that this King of Swords keeps popping up in these readings, you know, even against this devil. And you know, no matter how fierce this devil appears, you know, it's all an illusion. Like, your sword is able to defeat this devil. You just have to work up the courage to face it. And what I think your masculines are working up the courage to face is that it's okay to make this offer because it'll be well received. The reason the divine feminine is wearing the mask is because, yes, she's guarded, but that's probably exactly why this masculine wants to make this offer, is because you're guarded. It's because you're protected. This cat here sitting on her lap is like grasping her, and it's letting this gentleman know, you know, tread carefully. You know, many of you are protected, whether it's your animals around you, your spirit guides, your ancestors, meeting the right people at the right time, people always around to assist you whenever you need help, people always being kind to you. You're well protected and you're well taken care of. And I feel like this devil energy is going to be confronted because you see how that cat there is protecting this divine feminine? Many of your masculines are, you know, they're currently working on this King of Swords energy here, you know, being somebody who is decisive, someone who can take action, someone who can speak up and speak their mind, because they're going to have to be that way in order to deal with this divine feminine. Because as delicate as this divine feminine may seem, this cat on her lap lets this masculine know, like, by magic, by some force out there, no harm can come to you. No harm can come to you, divine feminine. So it's like they have to come the right way and confront this own devil energy in their own life, because as much as they may try to come towards you still being in this energy, this cat here is not going to jump off your lap, and they've seen that over time. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you guys for this short one. I am still available for personal readings at this time throughout the summer, so hit me up on Wizio.com. Use my code SUMMER23. It's all in the description box, guys. I appreciate your support. Check me out on Patreon if you guys want access to one-on-one messages, plus a library full of other different types of readings, including experiences on my own personal journey. All right. Yeah, otherwise I love you guys. Take care, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, good night, guys. Bye.